Hey to everybody out there. Honest Abe here, smoking cigars. Here with my trusty sidekick and prima donna, the man they call the GOAT, Alex Tavella.
I get it done.
You get it done. And joining us unexpectedly, got a message early this morning saying he's today the drawing. I'd love to join. Our man, the myth, the mountain himself, Mr. Steve Saka.
Boom.
Mountain.
The man.
I gotta tell you, man, I love that guy from Game of Thrones, right? The Mountain. You got the shit kicked out of him in the end, if I remember correctly. But yeah,
that happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to share this anywhere, did you, Alex? Yet?
I did not. I saw you. I thought you did.
No, I got it. I got it.
As compared to me, I shared it, of course. You know, I'm professional.
On your phone. I thought somebody.
I got the hat.
It's ready to go.
I got the mug. I got the bottle. No, I don't have the bottle. You ready for this?
The baller bottle.
Baller whiskey. So see?
Baller bottle. Pull that up again. Look at it. Uh-oh.
Who is that? Is that any good?
It's actually quite good. It was given to me as a gift from a good longtime friend of mine, Rich Lai in California. So, yeah.
I might have to work something out with that company.
American Single Malt Whiskey. Baller American Single Malt Whiskey is, I can't even read it because my eyes are so old, is distilled from 100% American barley, aged in American whiskey and French oak wine casks. Filtered through maple charcoal, we then take an extra step, finishing the whiskey in casks that help. What? Wait a minute. We then take an extra step, finishing the whiskey in casks that held umashu, a Japanese stone fruit liqueur, crisp and dry, with tropical aromatics, hardwood smoke. All right, there you go.
Interesting.
I gotta say, it's unique. I'll give it that. Let me say this: it'll get you twisted regardless. So,
drink. Oh, nice mug. There you go.
Not quite a coffee mug tonight, but it'll do. Yeah, look at that thing. That thing's nice. Is there any Junes left over?
Yeah.
Good. Finally. I never get them.
There's a couple left over. In fact, but no, actually not yet.
Not yet. No, not yet. After
not even that, but we ran out. So we're waiting for.
That's right. You had to order more. That's right.
We're waiting for that to come in, and then we know how much we ended with. We'll have some left over.
You know, if people understood the amount of math that we do to try to get the right number and fall short every time.
I'm going to tell you something.
I mean, we don't wing it, people. We really don't.
No, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Because Briggs just came in my office earlier and was asking me, do we need to check any inventory? I said, I don't think so. So I go to the page and everything is in stock. Now, I'll venture to say that this time last year, we probably placed at least 8 to 10 orders.
Yeah.
Right.
We were getting 2 orders a week. It was absurd. So I think we got the ordering down, but God, did we? I pulled a Saka on the swag this year. Just couldn't anticipate the excitement.
You want some miserably bad news?
Not really. This is supposed to be a fun episode.
Oh, well, never mind. Let me just say this: if you want anything made out of Hoyt in Nicaragua, it might be wise to buy it earlier than later.
Good to know.
You heard that, folks.
We are behind. We've had a container locked up for a while now, so we are running behind with Hoya at the moment.
Text Briggs now.
Just got off the text with him. So
yeah.
Yeah, Tommy, it's not just it's not just the ballers. I mean, obviously there's been an exorbitant amount of ballers this year, but wait, that wasn't the man. Comments are coming in faster than I can click on them. It's just everything. We had a lot of first-time customers, a lot of new guys ordering Summer of Saka who never even ordered before. In fact, I showed Steve a message this guy today. A gentleman placed a baller order, and our dear friend Gary Brooks was literally sitting with him at the bourbon tasting at the Great Smoke 3 months ago, and he was telling Gary he never heard of Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust or Steve Saka at that time 3 months ago. So it's just all over. So we really couldn't expect it. We made adjustments. Going to be a little extra shipping issues, but not for too many people. But
not my fault this year so far.
No.
Yeah.
Swag was completely ours. And of course, that's the mug, and this is the hat for July.
I have that hat too, but I don't know. It doesn't match the color of my eyes.
I was gonna say this. That hat matches your outfit. It matches your. It works.
I like this hat.
Yeah.
Matches to watching.
You know, I don't know if you've seen him yet. I think Kevin Shahan got one. Let me see if I have one left.
What? There's some secret hat that I have yet to see, or what?
Well, they have a
Probably.
new process that they do. Let me see what I have. I may not have. Yeah. Let me.
So how you doing, Alex? While he's off.
Yeah, well, he's I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Things are good. Been busy lately. Just bought a house recently, so I was dealing with all that.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I'm officially poor now. I officially have gone into that
Yeah,
realm of life.
Look, you gotta houses are. I know there's a line of thinking that says, "Oh, don't buy a house, stay in an apartment, invest the money." But the reality is, you got to live somewhere, and if you buy a house that's reasonable and makes sense,
Your house kind of becomes your bank too. No,
it does. So I mean, you might as well. So I'm still a believer in home ownership personally. I know a lot of people disagree with that. And there's some math that could be proved that doesn't make sense, but it is kind of nice when you get in your future years to go, oh wow, I get this little nest egg here. I can, use it to retire. I can use it to borrow against. I can use it to, whatever.
Plus, it's yours. It's yours. I can do whatever I want to it. I could change whatever I want. Do whatever. It's mine. I can do whatever I want. That's
the only thing you got to run into is if your neighbors suck. Having a house with sucking neighbors is the pits.
true.
Yeah, you can find ways to make a move.
Yeah, you can. Unfortunately, I'm all right. My two neighbors are all right now so far.
Okay.
So,
but the one thing I learned very quickly is, the old term, you can't go to Target without spending $100. You can't go to Home Depot without spending $1,000. Point period.
Yeah, you live at Home Depot the first few years.
Yeah.
But eventually that shit slows down, and you kind of get used to things that used to bother you. You just kind of like, who cares?
Whatever. I've been looking at it for 2 years.
So this is my first one of these.
Oh, that's too strong. That's too strong.
You don't come here no more.
I know. I said I wanted to stop by the shop for it, but I was too busy.
This is my first one of these, and I'm going to make a prediction now. This is a future Polpetto right here.
That's rough. No, first off, it won't be a future. Oh, you're saying that we'll make it and release it. I don't know. It's strong.
It's strong, but good.
Yeah,
I'm calling it here.
It's a bit of a punch.
I like the size. I couldn't tell from the brown pack because all your chochadas and
all that shit looks the same.
This is nice. It's girthy.
Yeah, but the problem you have is that it's just the money's bad on it.
The money's bad for you?
Yeah, because look, you basically have what? You have a what is it, like 4 inches long? I don't even know how long it is. I can't remember. Yeah, like 4. It's like 4 by 52. It's just bad math. You can make a 6 by 52 for the same jack as you can make a 4 by 52, but customers don't want to pay for a 4 by 52. I don't blame them. I understand, but it isn't that much cheaper to make it short. So
I don't know, man. A lot of Pico fans out there.
Yeah, the thing about it is, though, when you make it longer, it doesn't give you the same strength out of the gate. So by whopping it down shorter, it gives you that immediate impact. Strong kiss, right? Strong little kiss. That's what it kind of means. And so it serves its purpose for the blend. I don't know if it serves its purpose commercially.
So why I got up earlier is I think Kevin Shahan has the only prototype we made in the July hat. But I don't know if you've seen this, Steve, but they have a new process where the hats are made.
No.
And we actually ordered one prototype of each, and we loved it. And then I ordered the prototype without even freaking seeing what they charge for it.
Yeah, when you order one hat, you pay like $50.
No. It didn't matter if I ordered 500. Let me put it that way. When I saw what they charged for this, it was absurd. But they started making these.
Oh, the metal
plates.
Metal plates.
The plates, yeah. I bet.
And then that's cut through, and that's the fabric of the hat. I mean, they're badass, but
yeah. How much?
Triple.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, close to triple, between about 2.5.
You know what they have is they have a relatively small commercial laser engraving cutting machine, and it takes them a bazillion years to make one of those plates. You know, I'm sure that's the problem.
I mean, literally, we did this in every version, and they all looked so awesome. Then I went to go order them. I almost had a heart attack. I'm like, oh, that's just got to be the prototype price. But it was still exorbitant, and it didn't get much cheaper, man. It was actually crazy expensive.
Yeah, I bet if they find that they have popularity, I bet they will find a way to get to streamline the process, right? Because I'm sure that's what they did. I'm sure they went and spent 14, 16K on a relatively small cutting, machine, and so they got a lot of R&D in that sucker.
I got a full fucking thing of prototypes. So this was the original. So when we opted out of the plates, I find it very surprising of what they charge for. So when we opted out of the metal plates, this was what I was really going to do. Okay. Now this is a goddamn leather patch, bro. Just like the patch you got on there. Do you know, because it's green, it was like $4 more a hat?
Really?
$4 more a hat? You can almost get a whole hat made for $4 because this is green and not the color we went with.
No, you're not getting that hat made for $4. A Richardson flat bill.
Well, not by Richardson, but I mean,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to make a point. I mean, $4 just for a color.
Even like the cheapest I've ever seen, those blanks are like $9-10.
I mean, it's just the little things that they end up charging exorbitantly for is just wild. But yeah, I might do something with these prototype hats down the road. I got a few of them that didn't make the chopping block.
The only thing I don't like about that is I don't like how the stitching goes through the A.
The stitching goes through the A here?
No, the A on the patch. The logo is a little.
Why would you leave Would you leave the sticker on?
No, not the sticker. The stitching on the patch goes through the letter A.
Oh yeah, it does. Does it do it on yours too?
Well, let me see.
Never caught that.
No, this is a different hat. The logo is a little smaller on it. See?
Yeah.
So they upsized the logo.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, so the logo's inappropriately sized.
Yeah.
Chris Dookie, it's out there, but he's on to something here. It's out there, but he's on to something.
Our coins are heavy.
That's all right. Imagine you can just pop it, change your coin out. I like it.
You could probably do that with all the military Velcro caps, right? Because you have all those a ton of hats that have the patch on it, so service members can slap on different patches on their hats.
Right.
They're really popular in the gun community, those patch hats.
So let me give everybody a sneak peek. We're here to give away 10 prizes. Our monthly drawing for Summer of Saka. If you're watching this, don't know what we're talking about, go to smoking.com/SOS. Or there's a big banner on the homepage. And I literally was talking to Steve this morning. I've done a lot of things in my 30 years in this business. I believe hands down that Summer of Saka is probably not only the greatest retail promotion this industry ever seen. I don't think we'll ever see one like it again. I don't think anything we put like this again. It's just too hard. It's like a perfect storm of shit that's happened over 5 years.
It'll happen again.
I don't know, man.
I don't think it'll be in the near term, but
I mean, I've been in this business 30 years. I've never seen nothing grow and get excitement like this. But we're here to give away 10 prizes in our monthly drawing, right? This is not the grand finale where we're giving away 130. And the grand prize, let's give you guys a little peek. A little peek.
Oh, is that the grand prize watch?
No. This is the one we're giving away tonight.
Oh, you're not showing the grand prize watch yet?
No, that's in the safe. I'll show you the grand prize. It's on the
webpage. Wouldn't people want to see what the grand prize is going to be at the end?
It's on the webpage.
Oh, it is?
Yes. It's the first watch you see when you load the page.
Oh,
Steve
okay.
just wants to see the watch right now.
This is limited edition. Now, this is a very popular line by Akuchan called the Astronaut series. And here is, figure it out. There you go.
Nice.
That is the watch we're giving away today.
Very nice.
It's a GMT watch. I'm going to tell you something really interesting. Their bracelets are cool because I don't know if you can catch this on the bracelet, but it's beveled.
Yeah, they have like round oval links.
And it's beveled in, so it's not a flat on the side. It's not flat. The bracelet bevels out. It's actually a really nice. I don't know if you can get it there, but it's really, really nice. So this is going to be the grand prize. We do have 9 other prizes to give away.
The monthly grand prize, right? That's the June grand prize.
This is the June prize. This is the grand prize just for the monthly, right? So it'll be there's a picture of it on the Summer of Saka page, the blue watch that we're giving away, the blue faced watch that we're giving away.
Blue. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, well, July.
I thought it was red. Why am I thinking?
Nope, because I showed a red watch in my post the other day because I ordered.
Right. And just for any of you watch nerds,
website because I never.
You just go to smokein.com and then there's a banner on the homepage, or just
I'm looking now.
just for you watch nerds, watch comes with box and papers. Just so you
Yep, it's hard. Just what we got from the manufacturer. Now, very special thing. I don't know what your availability is, Steve, but if we could muster 20 minutes of your time, Richard Calamiris from Accutron will be coming on KMA Talk Radio today to talk about the history of Accutron and their participation. Because I'm going to be honest with you.
When?
This Saturday, not this Saturday. Fuck.
Be nice to know.
I've been chasing him down.
Be nice to know these things.
Let me say this: the only Saturday I have is the 19th of this month.
Yeah, I'm going to check with him. He's been really hard.
It ain't the 19th. I can tell you that for sure.
He's been very hard to track down.
Because I'm in Nicaragua, then I'm in the UK for like 2 weekends in a row.
What are you in the UK for? Evans is there right now.
I'm doing the what is it? The Smoke Castle Meet the Makers, whatever thing.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I got to go buy a suit. I don't have a suit that fits.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, look, it's a UK thing. It's for the swanky swanks.
You know, here's something funny, man. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about the steak sauce. We've sent fucking hundreds of bottles of steak sauce out. It's actually good steak sauce.
I don't know. I don't eat steak sauce, so it seems kind of weird to me. You know what I mean?
But you want to know what? This is good. I would put it on a lot of things, even if I didn't use it on steak. This is actually really good stuff.
I'd be more tempted to try it on a burger, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Alex, you ready to start giving away some goods?
I am ready to go.
All right. So yeah, we've been trying to get Richard on the show because Accutron, you know, Steve is a huge watch geek. In fact, I had a couple questions for him last Friday. I texted him. He got me answers like in a couple seconds about a watch I was looking at. But
did you end up grabbing that watch or no?
I did.
What kind was it? I know the brand, but which collection was it, Steve?
Yeah, it was a big pilot from
Big Pilot.
It was a neo vintage from like the early 2000s, if I remember correct.
Yeah, it was like 2004 or 5. What really drew me was had this buffalo leather strap with like rivets in it that just looked so vintage.
It's a classic Fliegler, you know.
Yeah. Nice.
So, the price on it was a good price.
That I just double checking. I figure if anybody would know, you would know. I texted him and sent him a picture. He goes, "Give me a few minutes."
Yeah.
If I called him about business, he goes, "Fuck yourself. Call me tomorrow." But about the watch, he got back to me right away. Really, he was like excited.
Priorities, dude. Priorities.
He was like excited to find out about it. It's the truth.
Listen, you should see the one time I texted him about cologne. I texted him at night. I didn't get a response. But the next morning, I had a whole novel and rundown of the whole brand. I actually loved it. When you text stuff Steve's interested in, you're going to get good responses.
Man. I got a whole thing.
Dude, I've been doing nothing but talking cigars for 40 fucking years, dude. 40 years of nonstop cigar. So anytime I can deviate a little bit, it's kind of nice.
Run with it. I agree.
So, but anyways, Acatron has a great history. Actually, a great watchmaking company. And Richard is. We're gonna get him on. Hopefully, I'll finalize it sometime today. He got back to me, but we'd like to get him on to talk about it. And if you're available, Steve, I'll ping you. Come on. I bet you'd love to have a conversation with him. You guys would fucking probably have some cool shit to talk about. All right. That being said, we have 10 items to give away. The first 5 items we're giving away are a pair from our rare and vintage room. It's the only place that's been currently available now for the last year and a half. 2 sticks of the Dunbarton 127s. We got, there they are. 2 of those. Awful picture. Remind me to take a nice, better picture of those.
So the other thing too is you took a picture of one cigar and you just duplicated it.
100%.
I don't know, but that just
100%.
looks,
The veins are exactly the same.
yeah, that just looks
It is
horrendous.
the same.
Horrendous. It's actually a really, really good cigar. And, we're going to draw 5 people's names and give away a 2-pack to 5 lucky winners. Let's see this massive wheel just for the month of June. Holy cow.
So I will tell you this. There are half as many names as the entire grand finale wheel last year on this first month wheel.
Wow.
So you're saying this wheel is about
This
half of
wheel-
the whole wheel?
As about half of the
Yeah.
whole grand finale wheel
I believe it.
last year.
I believe it.
Last year.
I believe it.
All right, we ready to roll?
Yeah, man. Are you got a spreadsheet ready?
I does.
My man. All right.
All right. DTT 2 packs.
We're giving away 5.
Here we go. No sound? Where's my sound at?
I heard it. It's here.
We hear
It's
it.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Matthew Beauregard.
Beauregard. That's a
Matthew,
Matthew
congratulations.
Beauregard.
I know he'd love that.
Matthew.
Here's a
second
question for
here.
you, Steve, that you could answer while Alex is drawing another name.
Yes.
That would be yes, Chris.
I mean, they're slightly different size.
Vincent Monticello, congratulations, Vincent.
I first saw Vincent Bonetti. I swear to God. It's the first thing I saw when that popped up.
That's funny.
I saw Vincent,
So-
saw a lot of letters, and I'm like, oh, Vincent Bonetti already.
So let's just say if Vince wins the watch, right? This watch. What's it going up on eBay for? What's the over? I'm gonna spin it up. AJ Garcia, congratulations.
AJ Garcia.
And let me say this, you put the watch on eBay and you use that money to buy more cigars. I'm a happy camper.
That's a double. That's a double one.
There you go. That's 3.
That is 3. Here we
We
go.
got-
One more.
Got 2 more.
2 more to go. 2 more.
Jeffrey De Candia.
Wow. This is like 3 out of 4 new names for me.
I've told you there was a lot of new first-time participants in Summer of Saka this year.
Well, that's awesome.
In fact, Alex, without a doubt, before next year, we have to do like a video tutorial strategy on how to time and place orders. I can't tell you how many newbies made mistakes. And we tried to fix as many as we can, but yeah, we really should do a whole strategy. What's important? Is a different swag important? Is getting as much entries in one drawing important? We got to do like a whole funny tutorial next year before this goes off.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
it's
we got one
it's
more?
needed. One more. Here we go. Last 2 packs. Rick Huss.
Rick Huss. Congratulations, Rick Huss. No repeats so far.
Wow.
No repeat so
All
far.
right. Now, the next prize we have are 4 of, you want me to pull it up?
I got it.
4, there it is. These are prototype hats from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. They kind of have done a small run as prototypes. Steve graciously gave us 4 of these hats to give away for the month of June. So let's
Yes.
draw 4 winners and see who's going to get these hats.
Here we go. Big Joe.
Big Joe.
There's a familiar name.
Big Joe.
You know that hat'll appear in a TikTok.
Oh yeah, that hat'll get some play. That's a good guy to win a hat with a brand logo.
Charles Lebeginger.
Look at this. 2 names in a row. I know.
Does anybody know how to pronounce his last? Is it Bellinger?
I don't know why. I always say it with a little bit of French flair. I don't know.
I have to. Lebeginger. I
don't know, but the man is a consistent winner on here. I will say that.
A consistent winner of some.
He's a consistent buyer too. My God,
he's a consistent buyer too. Okay. All right,
I got pictures of Smoking Dunbarton like all the time.
Charles, without a doubt, is all right.
And speaking of a man with a hell of a watch collection, he is one included.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, serious watch collection. Sean Hollis.
Sean Hollis.
Congratulations.
Not that hard, guys. Yeah, if you know it. Lee Bellinger. Lee Bellinger. I don't know.
Bellinger. I'm going with Bellinger.
Left hat.
Jay Shannon. Bryant Nicholas.
Oh, that's 4 OGs in a row.
Socialites. Yes.
Yeah.
Smoking social. Okay. So now we're down to the grand finale. Yeah.
We are down to the.
So you're not doing weekly drawings this year.
Nope, monthly. We're giving away watches instead of.
Why you? You're just getting lazy.
Nah.
Getting lazy. We're giving away a watch. Well, we can't give away a watch once a week.
So, just a little update. After we cleared out 2 whole continents of overseas #1, we quietly put it up on sale last night, literally just after midnight. And I looked right before we started this broadcast. There are only 20 boxes left. Wow. Now, I am trying to get a hold of another distributor. Obviously, one of them, I'm getting a hold of every distributor I could find. One of them, I'll tell you who it is. It's not been easy.
No, it isn't easy.
No, that's why I'm going to enter Tebak for the first time after 30 years of being in this business.
These international customers, they don't bank a lot of stock. They buy really small. I mean, how many boxes have you gotten?
I have to go educate them a little bit and prep them for my buying, but literally, hold on 1 second. Here's the country. Hold on.
Because you already wiped out the 2 big ones. You wiped out the Asians and you wiped
Norway.
out you.
Norway, it's illegal for them to ship this product back out of their country.
Yeah, Norway. The tax number has to be so stupid on it.
What tax? There's no tax number. It's illegal. They can't do it. Even not a consumer. Like I'm a retail. They can't. So
you hit up the Brazilians. The Brazilians carry a lot of inventory.
I'm trying to get those contact numbers. Your boy Dave's working a little slow.
Hey, look, I'm not going to help you with your mission.
Right, I didn't think so.
I already sold this shit, so you're just like you're basically stealing from my U.S. sales with your nonsense. Actually, you're not helping me.
No, man, I'm taking care of the consumer, the fan.
That's right.
Making life easy for them.
Yeah, you play it any way you want, but
listen,
all I know is I got my money on that shit like 9 months ago, so there's no upside to me.
There we go.
Yeah,
always connections. There's always connections.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, Gabe. You put them up quietly last night, but probably 250 people got stock notify emails, and they went.
I forgot about that. I could have disabled that. I forgot about that. But yeah, there's 20 boxes left. I don't know if we're gonna get more after these 20. I'm trying, people, but I don't know at this point. But
what were you gonna do with that pension plan money, anyways?
Shit. Come on, Tommy.
Right.
Have your guy in Norway find out how many boxes they got and what would they give them to clear them all out, and then let me know.
Deals being made live in the broadcast.
I bet. 1 a.m. I would be stunned if there's more than 20 boxes in the entire country of Norway. I really would.
Probably not.
I'd be blown away.
I'm going to tell you something. The first contact in Europe had a nice supply.
Well, the reason why is because you've got the distribution center that distributes to all the EU countries. So the guy in Norway got his from the guy that you got yours from. So So that's the reason why. So it's just a matter of when you hit that distribution warehouse, where now you're down to calling individual countries, and good luck with that.
All right. Here's the big mammy jammy. The official first prize, because Steve got to watch and I got to watch. The official first Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust branded watch.
Just one time out. For the record, Steve didn't get a watch. Steve had to buy a watch. Okay, there's a difference. You got for free. Okay?
You got one for free.
Yeah, I had to pay a few bills for the watch. I didn't get a discount either. So
I give you the same discount they gave me.
there you go.
Though they did give me a nice discount in lieu of giving me that limited edition LE Cool, right? So
I love that LE Cool.
That's
nice.
kind of the discount they gave me, really. Like, here's a $4,000 watch, no charge. And instead of keeping it, we made it the grand prize for the Summer of Saka. So
I want to buy that watch from whoever wins that one. That's a nice.
That is nice, man. I'm not a skeleton dial guy, but that is a nice
I
skeleton.
might
dial,
offer a
man.
cash prize for that one. I don't know. See if someone wants. I might pull a Saka and
Because those are really hard to get. Those purple ones.
they only made 50 of that one.
No,
So-
it's a really nice watch. The purple one.
All right, let's see who's going to win this baby, Alex.
All
A
right,
moment of truth, history being made here.
here we go. Here we go. Casey Watson.
Casey
Congratulations.
Watson. I hope you're watching, Casey.
Casey
I hope you're
Watson.
watching.
That name doesn't ring a bell with me, should it?
It does not.
I'm actually going to look him up right now.
Hey, congrats
Does
to you,
not.
Casey.
But congrats to
Wouldn't it be
Casey.
hilarious if Casey had like one ticket in the whole thing?
You know what? It only takes one to win, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don McKnight proven it multiple times. It only takes one to win.
He's freaky lucky though. He's got that weird touch. That guy. You know what I mean?
That guy claims he never wins at anything.
Dude, he wins all the time at this shit.
Don McKnight?
And his name has popped up a bunch of times. How many cutters does Don McKnight won?
Well, he did get hot that one year.
Yeah, come on. That was like crazy.
Yeah,
prior to
Don's
that-
got a few cutters under his belt.
Yeah.
Let's see, Casey Watson.
Casey Watson looks like
He's a baller.
Yeah.
he's a baller.
Wow.
But it does look like this is his first time participating in Summer of Saka. So
Awesome.
congratulations.
Wait, you want to
Casey.
hear something even worse? His ball order came in 4:49
yesterday?
June 30th.
Yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah. Just in the nick of time.
how crazy is that?
Wow. I hope this guy realizes how lucky he got.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I'm going to have to give him a call after this.
I would. You know, just
I'm
have
going to
a-
call him. I got his
Listen,
order open right
honestly,
here.
you need to call these guys anyway. Hey, there's a watch
Well,
coming to you.
And then we
You
send
sending
it
it. I
signature
assume you're sending it
confirmation.
signature confirmation. Yeah,
and
but
it's-
still,
You have to get
I'd
a
want to
signature.
know if I got.
You know what you need to
watch
do? You need to ask them what address can they get it where they can get a signature.
Right.
Because-
Because like anything for me, I send to the shop. You know what I mean?
Right. 'Cause if it can't get a signature, you don't want to send that without a signature because
Right.
you'd hate to have a porch thief, but walk away with a $2,500 watch.
Did
Do
Casey Watson was
Do
he a
it.
double?
Do it, Abe.
Live.
Do it.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Do it. Do
I
it.
like it.
Do
I
it.
like it. Hold on. Hold on. I got to tell him he's live, but hang on.
Yeah. Please do. Good God.
Did he win twice, Alex, before I call him?
No. He just got a watch.
I don't think there was no double.
There were no doubles.
Okay.
No.
All right, here we go. Casey Watson in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia guy.
All right,
Yes.
here we go. Let's get
Jefferson.
Casey on the phone here.
Everyone's decoding the code right now. So you get his phone number.
I hope he
Talking
answers.
over it, trying to hope that nobody.
I got to try to move this phone closer to the mic.
We can hear it.
I hope he answers.
Come on, Casey.
Come on.
I hope he has a really fucked up voicemail message.
Oh, shit. Phone fell off. Hang on. Hello?
Watson,
Oh.
please leave your name,
Wah, wah.
message, and I'll get back to
Hey,
you.
dude, I don't pick up random calls.
Hold on. I'm leaving him a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Casey Watson, this is Abe from Smoking Cigars. Just wanted to give you a call personally, let you know I was a little disappointed that you weren't on during our live broadcast of our Summer of Saka June giveaway. Was really looking forward to seeing you on the broadcast. Unfortunately, you weren't there. And that's probably why you don't know that you've won the grand prize for the month of June, the Dunbarton and Tobacco branded Accutron green-faced watch. We will be shooting you an email to get you some information, but congratulations. You are the first winner, and that is winning some epic shit, my friend. We will be in.
Yeah.
You're on live. We tried to call you live during the broadcast. We have Steve Saka on. You could have talked to
Yeah.
and more importantly, we have the goat on. You could have talked to the goat.
That's right.
But we will shoot you an email, my friend. Congratulations. You are the winner of the first of 4 watches we'll be giving away during the Summer of Saka.
And we're
Way to
gonna
win some epic shit.
again. I see that comment.
Peace. All right. What funny
Gotta be present to answer. You don't have to answer to win.
That's great. And we spin again. That's funny. Wow. That would have been so epic if he answered the phone.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he don't need to call.
Now you know the reason why.
The
we
ball
make-
order was just listening.
So we do the watch thing at the PCA, and that's why we make it mandatory that you be there to win. If you're not
but that's
there, you don't
different.
win.
That's different. Can't do it.
No, I understand. This
Yeah,
is
I mean they're all there anyway, so yeah.
they're all there anyways, right? But yeah.
He's going to call back. Wow, that was exciting. We had a lot of viewers for this giveaway, and folks, we'll be back next month to give away the blue watch.
The blue
it's
watch.
not over. We're giving away 3 more watches, 2 more in the monthly drawings, and that grand prize limited edition, only 50 watches, the LE Cool, the electrostatic watch. So, Steve, thank you for your time
No, thank you.
as always, and always working
Thank
with
you
us.
to everybody who participates in Summer of Saka.
And working with us to honestly really, I mean, I listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure as much as Steve appreciates the business and the publicity and the excitement we create for his brand, I have to be probably the biggest pain in the ass of people he deals with. Not that I'm a pain in the ass, I'm just constantly asking shit. That's all.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm not a pain in the ass like I'm bothering you. It's just that I'm constantly having to.
When you're not sending me pictures of cigar penises.
Matthew,
Yeah.
That's good math, Matthew. You're absolutely right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right, Matthew. How can the
That's-
wife be mad? I won $4,000 watch on $1,000 order. I'm up as far as I'm concerned.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Easy reply to the wife.
Perfect example. I'm going to out Steve on this. So your wife already posted it, so we're going to show it. So
Yeah.
we were looking to do something cool, some new trinkets. We have this little cigar guy. It's kind of nice. He sits on a shelf, right? So I send this picture to Steve. He responds,
It's in the palm of your hand.
"No, it's not. It was on my desk. It was on my desk. It was on the palm of my hand. Don't lie.
Is what it looks like. It looks
I
like
got the picture."
Yeah.
Steve
You got
goes, it looks like a penis.
right.
Hold it up again. Let me see this thing.
He goes, it looks like, I think I sent him a picture of him sitting on my shelf. He goes, it looks like a penis. All
Because
right.
it does look like a penis.
So
Maybe
Look at the photo you sent me.
hold on.
maybe lose the cap. Maybe
Oh,
the hat
hold on.
doesn't help.
And then it looks more like a penis if you take the hat off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Put the hat back on.
So he goes in this huge tirade.
Yeah, you can't be making shit with my logo on. You can't be making
Let me
fucking
tell you
penises, man.
This guy had a meltdown. I'm going to tell a story. He had a melt. Now, listen to me. Steve and I have really have been friends for a long time, and we're not just like business friends. We're friends, and you know, friends know when Alex and I have had meltdowns against each other. But like, he literally just like had a meltdown. Started like screaming via text, my IP, and I'm like, well, you know, I really think I tried to calm down. I said, maybe you should like think about it for a day before you. No, you tell him. I think you should tell him. He's like, he sent it to you. You talk to him. I'm like, so I actually prepped Kevin. I said, Kevin, if you get this irate call from Steve Saka, don't take it personally. I actually prepped him. I said, he's in a mood. It's happened. Just don't take it personally.
Right, it's my fucking time of the month, bitch.
Yeah, what not? So listen, and I know Steve because he's gotten this way with me before. My response is, okay, pal, I'll talk to you later. And he will always find whatever obscure reason to contact me the same day. Not to say, hey, I went over, just to have a conversation, which is like the apology call, right? Yeah, you know,
Without the apology.
Without the
Yeah, minus the apology. Yeah.
right.
Call
He
is
needs to feel me out.
He did send me a picture of a penis with my logo on it. Let's be real. Okay.
He wants to feel me out, see my tone if I'm a little upset about it or not. But you know, it's always cool. But I'm like, all right, I'll talk to you later.
So fast forward the story here.
Fast forward. Steve talks about it.
So Kevin sent me one so I could see it in person.
No words.
He didn't send it to me, he sent it to Cindy.
He messages Kevin, and Kevin makes a comment. Oh, I would send you a little gift, but I don't think you're in the mood for it. And Steve replies, oh, I would absolutely love a gift. Go ahead and send it. I said that, you ballless motherfucker. You berated me this morning, and then he gets one, and then they post it.
Yes, and my wife posts it. And what happens?
This is the best part.
Flags it for violation of community standards because of the sexual content of the image. Because the Facebook bots thought it was a dick too. Okay.
True story. True story.
Well, there's your answer. If you can't even argue with Steve at that point.
It was so and as soon as it's like she posted a picture and I was like typing a comment on it, right? And then it like disappeared. You're like, when you're
right, you go to hit send and it's like
the content isn't there anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I go and I look at her thing, it's like it's gone. And I go and I'm like, what happened? Why'd you take that down? You know, Abe and Kevin are gonna think you took it down because I told you to take it off. She goes, no, Facebook bounced it for violation of community standards. And then she goes, I challenged it. And I go, you challenged it? So you should never challenge anything because then it just gets them sniffing around all your other.
Yeah, then you're on your radar. Yeah, you're on their radar.
She actually won, and they put it back up, which is crazy because I don't know. I've never had anything get put back up once they bounce it.
Me neither, and it's especially crazy that they marked it as a dick, flagged it, took it down. She challenged it. They didn't even notice it as a cigar because they would have flagged it too, and they still let it back up. So in reality, Facebook don't know what the fuck it is. They just send the phone.
Funny.
Oh my god,
Alexis! I just caught a comment from you, and I'm not sure what but if you're talking about overseas, number one, it's still in stock. There was 20 boxes before we started the broadcast, and I haven't gotten an on stock notification, so it should still be there. And before you get off, Steve, if we don't bring this up, I'll probably get lynched with 100 million PMs. The question that really everybody is looking for, wants to know. Any news on Fratanga?
Yeah, they're scheduled to be sometime late July. That was always the case.
Well, sometimes shit changes or backs up, but we're still looking on par.
Yeah, look, if I'm saying late July, it'll probably be towards the tail end of August. That's just the way everything goes.
Right.
But no, as of right now, I mean, we got some boxes delivered by the box maker that were whacked. So we kicked back about 30% of the boxes and he's having to remake them. But yeah, there was just some bad staining on the wood that he thought I wouldn't care about because it was on the bottom. But he obviously doesn't know me. Actually, he does know me. And I think he just hoped he would get away with that shit. But he's not.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're going to wind it up. Alex, thank you as always for coming in and managing all the technical stuff. Steve, thanks for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure.
And it was a good drawing. We'll be back here in July to give away 10 more prizes and another epic Dunbarton branded Accutron astronaut watch. If you don't know about the company, please go check out their webpage, Accutron Watches. You can learn a little bit about the company. They really make some amazing timepieces. And for a premium luxury brand, their price point is pretty reasonable. It's not outrageously stupid. So definitely, if you're a watch guy, give those people a shout out. All right. Love you all. Peace. And we'll see y'all next month.
Real quick.
What? Go ahead. What?
You and I will see you fine people tomorrow night. Same
Shit.
time, same place.
Tomorrow we're bringing Johnny Tobacconat home. So look, if you placed a order from our Little Big Delicious promo page anytime during the month of June, I think it started mid-May, tomorrow the Goat and I will be back to give away Johnny Tobacconat to bring him home from outer space.
That's a big gold statue thing? Got it.
We're giving it away tomorrow. So some lucky person's going to bring Johnny home tomorrow. So we'll see y'all tomorrow night, I guess. And best of on KMA this Saturday. So we'll be back
Yes.
to KMA 2 weeks. All right.
Yep.
All right. Peace out, everybody.